Welcome to another episode of World by Night, Werewolf Edition. This is a side session for Dawn. And we have last left Dawn in Hakahe's realm. And the rest of the pack has seemed to have disappeared. Other than Cleaves and Twain. Who has, her and Hakahe have had a quiet conversation. If you try to hear in, you are not going to be able to hear it because he doesn't want you to hear it.
That's fine.
He has a word with Artemis, who happens to be her personal totem, and they separate. Dawn and Artemis will leave Hakahe's realm, and they find themselves back on the road in the Aetherial realm. And where the road broke, you know that the road split off into a T, and one side of the T took you to Hakahe's realm. So by process of elimination, you're at least able to deduce that you need to go the opposite way to continue your journey.
Okay.
So you guys are going to go for a little trek down the moon bridges.
Yay, moon bridges full of loons.
The loons, oddly enough, because Artemis is standing right next to you, you notice that the loons are not really messing with you.
Yeah. They seem to be slightly frightened by Artemis.
Just they are off put by this black fury, yes.
Artemis, those loons don't seem to like you very much.
Most loons don't like me.
Interesting.
Well, one tried to challenge me, and I promptly put it in its place quite some years ago. It didn't fare well for the loon in question. It's dead.
Ah.
Excuse me. Mommy, did you play the windows this morning?
Okay. Roll your perception alertness.
Right. Let's hope the dice work tonight. I think they will. Perception awareness. It's not a very... Oh, actually it is a pretty decent roll for me. I've got a dice pool of 6.
What did you
for
get?
that. Give me a second.
Oh, sorry. I thought you rolled.
God damn it!
Okay, you better hope you're...
Well, at least I
You're
probably...
blind as a bat. You see nothing.
I see nothing.
Nothing ahead of you in distance. You are too distracted by these loons and asking Cleaves and Twain about the loons.
Right. Watching loons.
Cleaves and Twain, however...
She notices things.
Oh, guess what? Guess what her perception specialty is? Sight.
Sight.
So 2, 3, 4, 5. She has 6 successes. Yes. And you see her just staring off in the distance.
Artemis.
And you're just talking to her?
Yeah, I'm like, Artemis, because she's suddenly staring.
Dawn. And then her hand slowly just moves out and points down the moon bridge.
I'm gonna look down the moon bridge where she's pointing.
And A long, long ways in the distance, you see a bright white glowing planet with spots on it. They glow darker than the rest of the planet, but you can also see various things like spots shooting up in the distance, like bright, fiery flares shooting off from the surface.
Oh, that's the place, isn't it?
It is. Are you ready to meet Katanka-Sonnak?
Yeah, as ready as I'll be, I guess.
Well, we see our destination ahead of us. However, this is your journey. I found my place amongst Gaia and her people.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to do this for myself. I appreciate you helping me travel. And if you feel like waiting for me, I wouldn't mind that if you want to return to the cairn with me. Otherwise,
I will go all the way to the planet with you, but I will have no part in whatever challenges Helios has for you.
that's entirely fair, and I wouldn't have it any other way. I need to make myself fit for him on my own.
Very well. Shall we continue?
Yes. Let's do that.
There's not much in regards to preparation that you can do here, unfortunately. You are here, and you are what you are, and you have what you have. So. Okay. You guys maneuver down the moon bridge for a bit. Why not just for S&Gs? Let's roll some dex athletics here.
Right. Oh my god.
Yeah. Artemis is doing well.
Oh my god.
They're both. Oh.
At least I had one success.
Yes, you have one success. You're legit. Let's roll two more.
Okay. Well, hopefully I'm just getting these ones out of my system. Really hard.
It's okay, Artemis isn't doing so hot in this round.
I got 2 that time.
Okay, so you guys are on par. Artemis has slowed down. He's caught up with her. Let's do. Here's one more. You guys are getting closer and closer. Oh my god. Okay.
Oh, I got 2.
I got 2 as well.
We are not exactly the most graceful.
No, we're taking our time. We can roll our stamina.
All right.
All right. Artemis is good. She's not tired.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, Dawn is so not tired.
She's like excited.
You guys have been doing this so leisurely that you haven't had an opportunity to get tired.
Nope.
All right, so you roll your. As you guys get closer, yeah, you can see as you guys get closer. I was gonna have you roll something, but no, I'm gonna describe it first. As you get, like, you're pretty much right there, like, you're close, you know that you're gonna be, like, to your destination at any moment. You do notice that, yes, this is bright white glowing planet and these dark spots on it. You actually notice that they're kind of like fiery lava pools swirling.
That's what the dark spots are.
Yes, yes. But out of character, they're sunspots.
Makes sense.
Yep. And yes, these aren't just like small bits of flames shooting off. You can actually see that there are geysers of fire and flames just shooting up miscellaneously in random various areas off the planet's surface.
Sweet.
Solar flares. Oof. Yeah. Actually, I want you to roll your stamina because this planet is so hot and bright. And it's a diff 8 because it is hot and bright and blinding.
Okay. Come on. I botch. No, I don't botch. Wait. But I fail. I definitely fail.
You definitely fail. You are brought to your knees. I'm having Artemis roll it, but it's a little bit different because she's used to heat. Hers is for the blinding light. Yeah, she does the same.
She's like, ah.
Yeah, she like covers her eyes, like ah.
Oh man, it's so bright. I guess I should have expected this.
Yeah, considering what happens every time people look at look at the sun. Oh fuck.
I'm gonna try
like
to
rubbing
force
your
my eyes open, even if I'm squinting.
Roll your stamina again.
Okay.
At diff 9 for both of you.
Fucking botch.
You
Fucking
botch. Oh god. Oh god. No. Okay, soak 3. She's still rubbing her eyes. She didn't get anything, but she didn't botch.
I soaked one.
So take 2 as your eyeballs just burn. They're watering so hard. Like to the point you can't even open them. They feel like they're on fire.
Oh god.
Oh.
Oh,
Should have
okay.
known. I should have known it would be 10 times worse at its surface. Looking at it from there, looking at it from below is bad enough.
Wow.
Oh.
I just realized I had the wrong character sheet open.
Oh. It might help for you to have the right character sheet open, then maybe you wouldn't botch.
Well, same stamina stat.
No. Well, let's hey, guess what? We need to do it again.
Oh god.
Guess what? It's diff 10 now.
No. Oh god.
Fail. She's like, she doesn't botch, she doesn't fail.
I wanna
Again, she's sticking with her. Oh, it still hurts.
I wanna shift into my war form before I open my eyes up.
Go ahead.
Okay. Can I do that as an automatic action? You want me to roll my stamina primal urge?
Roll your stamina primal urge.
Okay.
Ugh.
Let's see.
She like actually like reaches out on both of her sides, Artemis says, because she can't see. And then she puts her hand in you. Okay, you're still here. Oh.
Yep. Let's see. So now I'm a tall, dragon-like humanoid with wings. Because that should be enough.
Correct. She feels you shift and she's like, why didn't I think of that?
Right? Now I'm going to open my eyes. What is my stamina? 7 in this form? Yeah.
Oh god, she shifts to Krynos and she shifts to Krynos hard.
Oh,
like,
man.
Almost instantaneously.
That's some badass shifting.
Alright.
Fuck you, dice. Fuck you, dice.
They deny you.
They denied me.
You
I got a
two
10, but I also got a 1, and the others are just
a
too
7
low.
and an 8.
Yeah.
How is it too low?
You said it was diff 10.
For stamina.
Yeah, I just rolled my stamina roll. I already shifted.
Oh, okay. I was like, huh?
Yeah.
Well. Hey, Artemis got one. She's able to open her eyes. Oh my god, it's so white! It's like looking at a vampire on the beach! Oh, it's so white. It's so white. Hey. There's some blue in there. She's squinting her eyes. Go ahead and give it another roll. I advise, out of character, drop a willpower.
Oh, yeah. I'm going to drop the willpower. I have plenty of willpower to drop, actually. So, let's see. Well, I got that willpower.
All right, you're able to open your eyes. You see the same thing Artemis sees. Oh boy, it's white. It's really white. It's bright and white.
Oh, just squinting.
Well, do you want to take the first step? Or do you want me to? Because as you see, you're getting like the path is coming to where it merges into the planet.
I probably should do this because it's my thing.
I will make note along the sides of the moon path. You did see other bridges going elsewhere, like off of it.
Mm.
You actually see flickering along the surface as you near it what looks like little fire spirits, like little flame spirits.
Cool.
Flickering and bouncing across the surface. So you're going to take the first step.
I'm going to do it.
Okay. You're going to love me now. I need you to roll your stamina
Of course.
at 8. One. I need you to do that right now. The moment you hit the surface, like step onto the planet.
Fuck you, dice. Fuck you.
Oh, well, okay. Well, you take 3 fire damage.
Oh, God. Can I try soaking it? Because I'm in a draconic form.
You can.
Okay. Oh, yeah.
You soak it?
I soak
All right.
it.
You
hard.
soak it. You soak it, but you can still you feel a little bit of a burn, but there's no damage. You can feel the heat and the burning heat as these little flames that you saw on the surface. Some of them start flicking and assaulting your hands and face, just like flicking up into you.
Okay, I'm going to take and put my hands outstretched up into the air, tilt my head back, and both roar and spit fire. Obviously, the fire won't harm them, and the roaring might intimidate them a little bit, but it's more like a roar of like, I'm here, an announcement more. Let me roll my Charisma Primal Urge.
Go ahead.
Okay. I'm not very good at that, but we'll see how we do. I got 1 success.
All right. Well, you managed to get a few of these little flame spirits to disappear and go like leave you alone. But there's still a few others. They're flickering and whatnot around you, but they're not directly assaulting you.
Good.
Anymore. They're really close. You can feel the heat that they're there. But then again, this entire planet just emanating heat.
I'm gonna just try to psych myself up to just like not be used to this heat, but to be like, okay, this is what I have to deal with now. I'll get used to it. I don't know.
And
Try to will
Artemis
myself to be okay with it.
is going to do the same, but I have Master of Fire.
Oh, nice.
I have 1 success on my standard roll. But they're flickering at her hands, and it pretty much just burns the gloves off of her hands.
And I can see that her hands are all scarred up.
Scarred and gnarled and... Yeah, they're burned to holy hell.
Oh, damn.
She doesn't really seem to pay that end of things any differently. Forget that she has secret stride as well.
Yeah, she's fine. Fine and dandy.
Yes. In fact, after a moment, they just kind of leave the flames themselves. They definitely like hang out with her, and actually some in abundance, but they're not directly going at her, as they've seen that they aren't really affecting her all that much. She's marked by Hakahe.
Yep.
Yeah, you see geysers shooting up at random, all these solar flares.
Shit. You better tread carefully.
Very carefully. It's not a very hospitable place. And again, if I understand correctly, Katanka-Sonnak isn't exactly a fan of garou.
Because of his children and the War of Rage?
That would be correct.
I've been studying my garou lore, trying to understand better.
That may come to help you.
I hope so. It's interesting, the history of your kind and other changing breeds.
Can't exactly say that our ancestors were kind to the other Pharaoh, but...
No, they seem to be the worst kind of assholes. No offense.
None taken. It's not like I was part of these people offending the other Pharaoh at that point. They might be my ancestors, but I did nothing to them. Granted, I know that some of them may not see it that way. But as far as I've been able to tell, times on Gaia are changing.
That's good.
Since I've returned here, things are quite different.
I have heard that there have been great upheavals. This is how I met the planet, though. It was already like this. Though things are already changing even since I've gotten here. So, maybe for the better. Where I come from, there is a prophecy that the return of dragons will bring forth a new age of abundance and peace and stuff like that.
Well, I see that Adrian, your sept leader, has many dragons.
Yes, quite a
at
few.
the Sep's disposal. I've also... I haven't got to do much looking around since I've been back, but no, this is definitely not the state that I last saw this planet in. Well, but it could definitely be a lot worse.
Yes, I heard that there are many stories of what the apocalypse might have brought, but it seems like the Earth survived, and so did its inhabitants. That's not too bad.
However, the worm now has a greater hold, it seems like.
Well, as we saw...
Though they may have lost some key players. She just kind of smirks.
Some of them may.
Yes. Yes, isn't it?
That reminds me, one of these days when we get back, I'm trying to open a bar, and I have one of the skulls of the Zmei as the entrance. I was thinking
I wonder which one it is.
I couldn't tell you. Maybe you'll recognize it, though.
Maybe
But
it's size.
it's pretty big.
Most Zmei are. There's one Zmei left, you know.
Oh?
Yes. He's the reason I was here in the first place.
That sounds...
I'm not entirely sure of the details myself, as it's very, very confusing. But from what I understand, he had traveled with me initially. We got pulled through some kind of warped reality or something in the Umbra, and, well, we wound up in the Dark Ages. And somehow he managed to pull us back here, he said, through flux. I'm not entirely sure how that works.
That sounds complicated.
I'm pretty knowledgeable in the Umbra and things of an occult nature and weirdnesses and even, unfortunately, vampires. But this made no sense to me. I suspect it was a Zmei trick, which very well could be. He's a very cunning creature.
That would make sense.
However, he's returned to his roots, it seems. Or did a long time ago. He no longer served the worm.
Well, that's good. Especially since it's our duty to fight the worm.
That's what he says, anyway. He doesn't smell like the worm.
What's something?
But the worm has ways of cautions. As you guys are walking and talking, perception alertness. Oh, and I also want you to roll your stamina again.
Okay.
At 8.
At 8.
Hey, it's an asshole planet.
Right. Well, my perception alertness is better than it used to be. What's the difficulty on that perception alertness?
Standard.
Then I got 4 successes.
Okay. For your perception alertness, in the distance you see a very large citadel of hot white and blue flame. It's tall. It's tall. And you can see a faint crimson light from within the center, like a beacon.
Huh. I think that's where we have to go. I point at it. And I'll roll my stamina. Come on, stamina. I got 2 successes on my stamina roll.
Good. You're legit. The flames are still like the flames occasionally will lick at your fingertips and stuff and burn at you, but they're obviously not doing much.
I'm a dragon, so I should be able to instantly soak
Yeah.
that.
And
Anyway,
she says that is where you need to go. That is Katanka-Sonnak's stronghold. I've never been there, but my knowledge of the Umbra and its realms only confirms it in my own mind.
good. I would hate to be lost on this planet.
You do not want to be lost in the Umbra, my friend. Nobody wants to be lost in the Umbra.
I hear that eventually you end up in a place known as the Abyss.
Yes, the Abyss.
It's kind of the anathema of where we are right now.
Yes. Yes, it is. No light hits inside of the Abyss.
It's terrifying.
Spirits will not go there. Fetishes do not work there. And forget Gnosis if you have it.
I do.
You're as good as rage. You're as good as your rage there. And that is it. Black spiral dancers often have hives in its tunnels. Other strange things lurk in its tunnels. Garou, corrupted by madness, wander its tunnels from having been lost in the Umbra and not being able to find their way out.
That sounds like a terrible place.
And
Never have to go there.
oh, there's more. A fallen Shadow Lord seems to have taken hold on the realm. Hope you don't find him. The Night Master, he's known as. I'm not entirely sure of his story, but perhaps Dark Song of Ash and Fire will know, being as she is a lord and a galliard.
It could be useful to know these things if ever, unfortunate as it would be to end up there.
And anything that falls into the Abyss, forget ever seeing it back. And if you do encounter it again in the Abyss, be weary of its return. The Abyss, it's more of a mind game than anything. Darkness, quiet, damp, cold. Stay in there too long, you're bound to lose your mind.
Unfortunately, that's the one reason I could see for having to go there. Find a garou that may have become lost and maddened and return them to the earth. Hopefully we'll never have to do that.
Many have tried to bring the Night Master back with no luck.
Oh, not the Night Master,
Strongest of warriors.
Just a poor soul lost there.
That.
Who knows? There could be an elder or someone else lost as well.
Let me tell you this. I've had the unfortunate stance of having been there more than once. I'll be right back.
Okay.
Yes, I've had the unfortunate experience of having been to the Abyss more than once.
Don't make no mistake, I never want to have to go there. I'm just saying, I could see
The
reasons
first
that.
time it was to save a pack who'd been lost. We only brought one back alive. And he was on the verge of madness.
I was going to say I would not assume they would be sane after that.
He's a Bonar. They were helping us do something, and it backfired. And they wound up here somehow instead of us. There.
It's unfortunate.
So, you said you're not from this planet, so what planet did you come from?
You probably wouldn't recognize the name.
No, probably not, but it is my job to question things.
Hold on.
Not only as new, but as elder.
Where did you put our Halloween candy?
Okay.
You know what? I honestly cannot remember the name of the planet I came from. Out of character, I can't remember. Having some issues there?
I'm debating which overlay I want to use her. I'm mostly using her, so I might as well,
Yeah.
I guess that's that. That ain't really easy.
It's weird.
Mm-hmm. So, and how you said you came here and Earth was in this shape, so I don't expect you to know exactly what happened to cause Earth to be in the shape that it's in.
I've heard a little bit about it, but no, not much.
So you're walking into it fresh, like I am, pretty much. Only.
Basically. Definitely glad to have found this new home, though. The planet I come from is... It's not a very nice place.
Well, I know that there's other planets. As she looks, we are in the ethereal realm. I just wasn't sure there was things beyond this.
Yes, far beyond this. I traveled, was lost for some time until I found my way to Earth.
And how did you find your way to Earth?
I'm not 100% certain, but I believe that it might have been through the Umbra.
A happy accident?
Something like that, yeah. Or maybe someone was looking out for me.
Perhaps Gaia was.
I certainly feel like that prophecy I mentioned, I certainly feel like I see it being fulfilled on your Earth, or our Earth. And maybe it was fate that led me to this place and to the changes that I've undergone since I've come here. I always dreamed about being a dragon as a child, to be able to fly free and escape the...
We all want to fly.
What's that?
We all want to fly.
Yes. It's a wonderful sensation.
Oh, to be a Korax.
Well, I can fly in this form.
Yes, I saw that when we were on the moon bridge before going to see Vulcan.
Yes, you saw my fully dragon form.
I did.
That's why I feel it's appropriate. Me being gold and the sun being a patron that over the seas, changing breeds.
Well, not just any. And she just like looks at you. You are fairly close to a Macaulay, and
That's what I heard.
the Macaulay and Corax very directly are his children, amongst others.
Yeah,
Luna has children that are not simply garou, only garou, after all.
that's true.
You guys actually realize that you have neared close, or even closer. And hey, guess what? We got another stamina.
Oops.
You're about halfway. You're about halfway there now, from when you started seeing the Citadel.
Oh, what's the difficulty? 8?
Yep, it's the
Okay, I got
flames.
1. One
Okay.
success.
Okay, the only way I'm gonna tell you to soak damage is if you fail your stamina roll.
Okay, cool.
And you guys continue walking and talking, and you're continuing your conversation.
Yeah, I'll tell Artemis about my childhood on that planet. I was the daughter of Hor, and how I accidentally got her killed by stealing something and giving it to her. A necklace.
When you were a kid, you weren't trying to cause harm.
No,
Can't
that's
really,
true.
can't really blame yourself for that.
That's true.
In those rights, should I not blame myself? My father died trying to keep me alive.
No.
He was the only kin. And he succeeded. Obviously. I don't know exactly what happened. I was sleeping. And, well, when I got the news, both my father was dead and my mother was missing. That brought me to my first change. I wound up killing the woman who told me in my rage. When I stopped finally seeing red, there was a woman standing before me, and she told me I had to choose life or death now. As a 12-year-old girl, I certainly didn't want to die.
Right.
So here I am.
Are. Yes, I am over 100 years old myself.
Wow. You don't look it.
Thank you. Our race lives quite a long time. So I'm just a bit past being the age of maturity.
Well, we don't age quite as gracefully as you do.
It does have its drawbacks.
I can imagine.
Let's see.
Living long lifespans does.
I've seen childhood friends grow old and die in my time.
I've seen many friends die, but not from old age.
Oh, yes. I've seen many die of...
Excuse me, Mommy.
1 second.
Okay.
All right.
The lights are bright.
Yeah, I haven't seen them go of old age, unfortunately.
I've seen many die before their time, too, though.
Lots of... It's always sad. But I cannot imagine being immortal.
Well, I'm not immortal.
Yeah, I know. You just have a long lifespan, but immortality would suck.
It would be hard.
Glad I dodged that bullet.
That sounds like an interesting story.
Oh, how I had to deal with the Zame in the first place. Oh, that is. Ugh. The long of the short of it is, I had a sword that Cecil Giovanni wanted to use to wake Rostavan, one of the Zame. He'd been looking for the blade to do it, and I just happened to have it. If it hadn't have been me, it would have been my packmate.
Oh?
He wasn't. He'd fallen before this.
That's sad.
And I had yet to get an opportunity to go to Norway to give his ancestral blade to the Geta Fenris. He seized an opportunity during battle when I'd found myself separated, and, well, tranquilizers suck, and so does being embraced by vampires.
Oh, God.
It's the most painful. It's the most painful thing I've ever felt. But he took the blade and used it to wake Rostavan, who in turn woke his brothers and sisters that were still awake, or still entombed and bound on the planet, rather than. But Cecil thought he could control Rostavan.
Controlling a dragon seems unlikely.
He's lucky that we both didn't get killed. I'm lucky that he didn't get to use me in unsavory ways against my own people. Besides that, but I took care of the problem in the end.
That's good.
And I took the Zame thing that I took in hopes that maybe they can create a new blade of equal power as I lost the old one.
That's interesting. I was actually hoping for a similar thing from the Zmei blade that I claimed, or the Zmei tooth that I claimed.
Well,
Can't let
this
that
won't
go to
be for
waste.
me.
What's that?
This won't be for me. This will just go directly to the tribe.
Return it.
I don't know if he has any family still walking.
Hard to
After all
tell,
it's said and done.
right?
But if they were, I'd hope they'd find him.
You can always try.
Yeah, I can. I have to get the blade done first.
True.
I may be making a trip back to see Hakahe soon.
I'm not exactly sure how I would go
or
about
calling a
making
visit to
that
the Sept.
What's that?
Or be calling for him to make a visit to the Sept.
Oh,
He's gonna,
really?
yeah.
That would be pretty interesting.
It does have a forge, does it not?
It does.
Wow. I need nothing more.
Interesting.
Provided he's willing to give me his help. I shouldn't assume that he is.
No, it's not good to assume with a powerful being.
No.
Hope, but not assume.
How did a Shadow Lord wind up heading things? Just out of curiosity.
She just did a lot, from what I understand.
I won't lie, I have no love for the Shadow Lords. Adrian seems to be okay.
She's been pretty generous and accepting so far. So I do have to give her credit for that.
She's a bit different compared to the rest of the tribe. So I do find it amusing, and congratulations to her that on the pending Margrave position. Don't think I didn't hear you. She smirks. She smiles.
Well, you can congratulate her yourself when we return if you want.
I intend to.
Good.
May she not be a
She'll
snake
appreciate
like
that.
the last one.
She seems relatively trustworthy and concerned for the best of Gaia. I mean,
Nation as a whole.
yeah. She seems to, well, you thought what we did in Hakahe's realm.
Yes.
I think she wants something more democratic than what you've had in the past.
Did she explain to you what was in that bag?
To some degree.
Now, most of my tribe might like to side with the Shadow Lords. Now, if she'd completely had this destroyed, I might have something to say about it. Because the Silver Fangs have never done me wrong. But she repurposed it. She didn't destroy it. That fetish that she destroyed was something of legend. Silver Crown is a big thing. I'll be right back.
Okay. This isn't doing anything. It didn't pause it. Just
Hey, roll your stamina again.
Okay. Just the thing to come back on. Come on, dice. Fuck you, dice. That's a botch.
Oh God. Okay, I'm sorry. I'm not even giving you a chance to soak this. Take 3.
Okay.
Sorry, botches. You know.
Yep, that's fair. So that puts me down to mauled.
Okay. Okay. And that was your 4th stamina roll. Okay.
Yep. Can we pause briefly? Because I gotta go pee.
Okay, yeah, smoke break. Really
Okay.
fast.
Yeah.
We'll push the rest of this out here real quick, and
Sounds good.
when we're done, and yeah.
Okay. Clear my dice.
There we go.
All right.
Okay. So
Oops.
you notice that as the heat grows hotter and hotter, it's because, well, sorry, it grows hotter and hotter as you approach the citadel.
Mm-hmm.
And you can actually, once you are actually at the citadel, you can hear the roar of the white and blue flames, and it engulfs the two of you. Stamina at 9.
Oh, God. Can I drop a willpower?
Yes.
Okay. Oh, I got 2 successes. I got a 10 and that automatic.
Well, I've got 2 gifts in effect, so I'm just rolling hers at standard.
Okay.
Not that it would matter if I had it at 9 anyway. Oh, so yeah, you're good.
Okay.
And when you enter, after the blue flames engulf you, you can see the ruby light, and it's bright and hot at its center.
Oh, God.
The ruby light, now notice it isn't just a light, but a throne. And sat upon it is a very tall, strong, and handsome-looking man whose eyes burn, and he seems to be focused on the two of you from where he's sitting. He's wearing bright gold armor and has yellow hair. And those flames that you'd seen nipping and licking at your face and hands, they seem to be doing the same thing to him. But he doesn't even seem to know that they're there. Now you can roll your willpower at 8.
Okay. Let's see. What's my willpower?
And I'm sorry, I'm not allowing Gnosis droppage on this, or not Gnosis, willpower, because it's a willpower, obviously.
4 successes.
Nice. Okay, you're legit. You're not freaked out by him by any means, because he just exudes power, and you know that he is the master of this realm. Here sits Katanka-Sonnak.
And I stand tall in front of him, proud to be in his presence.
What brings you to my realm, garou? And then he looks at you. Whatever you are.
We have come at my behest because I wish to become one of your children.
You want to become one of my children.
Yep.
Indulge me as to why. What makes you think you deserve such an honor?
Ever since I came to the Earth, I have been fighting against the worm. And I have become something perhaps new in the process. I believe that with your blessing, I could show the world light in a powerful manner. I would want to be more than a warrior for you. I would want to be a herald, someone who brings light upon the world. I am mighty.
He leans, he puts his elbow on the armrest of the ruby throne, and his leans his chin onto his hand, like leans his face into his hand as he's listening to you speak. He's listening intently.
I am skilled and I'm mighty, and I believe that if I was one of your children, I would do you proud.
Very well. And he snaps his fingers as he's sitting there, like he hasn't answered you yet. He snaps his fingers, and you see what comes up from the ground. It looks like the solar flares, but they don't constantly flare. They eventually sit still and start to move in a circle around you.
Okay.
Some of them come at you like they're going to attack you.
Okay. This is gonna hurt. I'm going to go for a claw swipe on the one that comes near me.
Okay. Hold on 1 second. I'm trying to find it.
Oh, +5.
Here it is. Okay, all right, the difficulty to soak this thing's attack, just an FYI, is a 9.
Ouch.
Yes.
Okay.
Unless you're a COG or a Wendigo, then it's only diff 8 to soak. Certain gifts like Luna's armor, Chill of Early Frost can prevent or mitigate the damage. For each wound a garou receives in this manner, she regains a willpower point. So we're going to roll it off the garou rolls if you have any willpower, and if you soak, or if you get a wound, then you regain a willpower. Just remember that.
Okay.
So you rolled your attack dice?
I will do that right now. That
7.
looks like 7, yeah.
Nice. Okay. I'm not having you roll damage for a reason.
Okay.
Your claws go completely through it.
Of course.
And it's got 2 attack dice. 2 to hit dice on you.
Excuse me.
Hold on.
Okay.
It's only got 2 to hit, but it gets more angry when you actually hit it. And it's fire. Magical fire, so you know.
Right. Can I try to dodge?
You can. Just keep in mind you are with other flames. There are other flames surrounding you. Just remember
I'll
that.
have to be careful. Actually.
And the other flames that you have not come at have not attacked you.
Okay.
Even though they looked like they were going to. They have not come at you.
Can I try to jump out of the way?
I said yes.
Okay. Oh, well, I'm being specifically jumping. That's 9.
Yeah.
Okay. 15 minus 2, 11. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, I dodged like a badass, because 1, 2, 3 doubles, because jumping is my specialty. So 6, 7, 8, 9 to get out of the way.
Okay.
Maybe I'd jump right over him. Yeah.
Yep. Yep. And the other flames, they aren't coming at you because you haven't attacked them, but this one, you've made it a point to get away from anyway. Roll your intelligence. Just straight intelligence.
Not a good stat for me. Nope, I botched my intelligence roll.
Okay, they want to kill you. You were supposed to fight these things. This is the whole point of this. This whole scenario is for you to destroy this fire.
How am I going to destroy him? Shit.
You botched.
I did botch. So I'm going to try to tag this fire from behind, this one that I'm fighting. So I might as well at least only try to fight one of them at a time. I guess I'll go for the heart this time.
Okay, roll it. Because it's retaliating when you come down on it with its claws. It's going to flare up. Oh, hey, look, we both got 2 successes. They both got 2, so it's a draw.
I got 4 successes.
Oh, I'm looking at my own. It must be my heavy breathing in the thing. Okay. So it flares up, but it doesn't do El Fucko, and what the F? For some reason...
Oh, wait. If I'm aiming, isn't that a higher difficulty?
Yes, it is higher diff.
So is it diff 9 or diff?
What are you aiming for? Oh, the heart? The heart is... The heart and the head, I believe, are actually 9, not 10.
Okay, so actually I only got 1 success.
Okay. So you reach your hand into it, and it flares up because it has 1 on you.
Yep.
So soak 3.
At difficulty 9.
Yep.
Ones don't count against me, right?
Correct.
So I soaked 1 of it. I take 2.
Take 2. What are you at?
That puts me at incapacitated.
Okay. And here's our lovely little cutscene as you're in cap. The flames come up around you, and they engulf you. And what's left when the flames come down, it's pretty much left Artemis very, very confused. There's nothing there. No ash, nothing. Now, you, however, after a moment or two, another light-colored, light flames start forming back on the ground of the citadel where you were, and you're actually here now. Flames have consumed you and brought you back. When you come to, you feel refreshed and renewed. But you also feel something burning inside you that you didn't feel before.
Rage.
Gain 4 rage, because you're the equivalent of a galliard.
Cool.
Gnosis. Oh crap.
I already have 3 Gnosis.
Yeah, so you'll be legit on Gnosis. You gained rage.
Yeah.
And I had a gift I was going to give you, but where the heck did it go? Because it only seems fair that Helios give his children gifts. Oh, by the way, Dawn.
Yeah.
Those gauntlets Adrian gave you, they burn like a motherfucker.
Oh shit, I'm gonna take them off.
Oh wait, you can't soak it. Take 2. You're fully healed, by the way.
Okay.
When you wake up. You take 2 from the gauntlets.
No, I'm not hurt. I take the fuck off.
You obviously have the gold issue.
Yep.
And oh god, come on, load. Okay, why is this being stupid? It won't let me search the gift up under Helios, so I have to do it by Katanka-Sonnak.
Oh, right.
Sorry, it's taking forever to load. Alright, let's see. You are technically of a rank 1 now that you're of a shifting variety. I don't know what you and Will had figured out for your form bonuses.
Uh-huh.
If anything, did you guys figure anything out?
Yep, I got it all figured out.
Okay, so you got your form bonuses. I gave you rage. You can actually, I'm going to give you gift here because you're technically of a rank 1, if I recall correctly.
Okay.
You will get Heart's Flame.
Get which flame?
Find the Heart's Flame.
Okay.
With this gift, the garou can identify sources of energy or power, even when they are hidden or unfamiliar. The garou must concentrate to detect the pulsations of power that emanate from even a dormant energy source. This becomes useful when traveling in some of the more alien reaches of the Umbra, where familiar objects take on strange appearances. This gift also enables the garou to identify machinery such as generators or solar batteries, regardless of their appearance or attempts to conceal them. Spirits that serve as energy or power foci also register to the garou's senses when this gift is in effect. So, yeah, you can use that. You might be able to find some Karens, old Karens that way, and things of that nature, actually. The player spends 1 point of Gnosis and rolls Perception Alertness difficulty 7. A single success identifies power sources that lie within 50 feet of the garou. Additional successes allow the character to extend her range to locate distant sources. It lasts for a scene.
Cool.
So, he gives you that for a gift. And let's see. Okay, so because of what you were saying your goal was, it fits in very also, even though you are not part of this pack, if you want to be continued with the gift of the rage that he has given you and the other gift, you need to follow Katanka-Sonnak's ban, which is protect others. Hold on. I'm sorry about that.
That's
okay. Despite the fact that you are not part of a pack, but because he's given you the rage, he has blessed you with the rage. The children of Katanka-Sonnak must protect the other shapeshifters left on Earth, particularly the Makole and the Korax. But he's leaving it at, yes, Makole and Korax, actually, because the Korax are few and far between. So, you still have to follow his ban.
Okay.
Because he blessed you with that. That's the price you pay.
That's cool.
And he also states that he may very well call upon you for a mission in the future.
I am yours to call upon.
And with that, he claps his hands, pretty much, and a giant solar flare comes up from underneath both you and Artemis. You don't feel pain, you don't feel the heat, but you are dropped back on the planet. And you actually are about 50 miles south of the Cairn.
Okay.
You know where you're at. You've been out this far before. And that's where I'm going to leave you.
Okay.
So Sarah or Will or whoever's running next week can have you. Well, thanks for watching the side session of World by Night Werewolf Edition. We're out of here. Until next time.